taking this one.
Flex, my Wag baby, wag me. Yeah. Let me see some. Okay. You cannot say pop and forget. I'm from the floor, sweat. You saw that you're driving through the veil, dropping it. I got a lot of the jokes, drill like booties. I don't know. But I'm gonna go, and I'm in that Bugatti, moving 200. Get the me and Trey, that's what. Helicopters. I'm in the big engine. Regular. Get that. My chicks is clearing. Your chicks is spending. And I got a couple. Let me know. This is fun. If you want, just 1%. And I got a. And she got a Louis back. Yeah. Okay. Flex, my wag baby. Let me see some. Okay. My wag baby. Let me see some. Okay.
Gotta jumping out the zoo. See him, yellow flame, hot moves. Bring my head down till I have her face. Duck away, she wanna live the hibernate. I took a chance, there's a lot to take. I took her right in and up right away. She needed it cost me 3 for the but the beat. She let it twirl to the beat. I sent her better reach. Wearing pearls, bits to bees. I only hurl at my pee. Couldn't stop me, couldn't tell you. Surrounded myself with the red, excluded myself from the fake. Took up my anger with ball, healed up my pain with the bars. Ain't talking, I'm press hard. Just started. They used to say I was hard. My flow was out of this world. I'm talking Venus and Mars. Now I just ride foreign cars. Now I just stack up. I gotta make it for real. I do whatever it takes. Failure's no option to me. Learned that from love as a nil. Hustle, it gotta be grand. I learned that from Till. I keep the. Try my best not to slip. I try my best to hold on. I tighten up with my grip. It took some time to get here. I ain't blow up off the rip. And I'm still chasing my dreams. Chasing the door, make it flip. I used to hoop dream. Dream I would be in the league. Dream of them chanting my name. Andre for MVP. That went away after a while. I fell in love with the team. I fell in love with the music. Music is all that I need. Dreams. I was just a young. Was some dreams. I was just a young. Was some dreams. I was just a young. Was some dreams.
Just with some dreams. Anything for a dub. Had the highest confidence, man, everyone was a scrub compared to me and Drake. We was the hottest in the city. They stopped sneakers up and went to war for college recognition. Facts, Drake was my shooter, I'm past first, let my eat it. I used that same mentality, brought it to the streets. Do anything to see my get ahead. Life's a gamble, bet on black and make sure that you tread softly. Hoop dreams, I had visions on making it the pro. It was therapeutic, I had to use it to calm my soul. It was my it kept control, got me. Every time I used it, it took my soul. Hoop dreams, I had visions on making it the pro. Now I'm doing music, I really do this shit, hear my flow. Went from breaking they ankles, rocking them to the flow. Now I'm rocking mics. That every show.
I used to hoop dream. Dream I would be in the league. Dream of them chanting my name. Andre for MVP. That went away after a while. I fell in love with the team. I fell in love with the music. Music is all that I need. Dreams. I was just a young. Was some dreams. I was just a young. Was some dreams. I was just a young. Was some dreams.
She don't
popping out the fan on.
It was a bad pass. Damn.
Said I'm never like it. Wait. Hey. Woo. Sturdy. She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it. And she. Yeah, she. Michael Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains it pours. She like the way I. Michael Mary. Billie Jean, Christian Dior, I'm up in all the stores. When it rains it pours, she like the way I when I walk in the spot, buy at the club, know that I'm paid. With these, all in my page, all of my comments are screaming my name while I'm in the club, throwing them hundreds and fifties and ones. I smoke, they know I'm hollering if I'm on the island, I'm snatching the cell. The night is until he free, I'm raising so my call me FaceTime. For all the times we had to FaceTime. 50 nights, if you need to take mine, please don't come up to mine. You know I'm like that, I'll make a movie like TNT. If you really want it, I bet I like DMB. You wasn't in my section, and I keep that. Remember when I came home, all the in my direction. She like the way that I dance, she like the way that I move, she like the way that I rock, she like the way that I woo, and she let it. Michael Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains it pours. She like the way I. Michael Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains it pours. She like the way I.
Arguments lacking intelligence. like an elephant. Spaced out. 17 to 23. I'm at the top of the league. Still no one's honest with me. They told me I warned ya. I told you what it would be. The truth hurts. Savage as it could be. Give me a break. Get out my face. All of us eating in a game. Gotta feed and provide for real. At the end of the day, life is a race. Gotta keep going, we gotta maintain. I could see through the lies, but don't speak. Talking about money and problems. I don't wanna hear them. What the you thought would happen if you were part of the pulpit? You thought that you could subtract all your sadness when all your pockets are full. Self-liberation, I'm part of your mind. Think about this all the time, just straight from the spine. Money and problems, I don't wanna hear them. What the you thought would happen if you were part of the pulpit? You thought that you could subtract all your sadness when all your pockets are full. Self-liberation, I'm part of your mind. Think about this all the time, just straight from the spine.
a jump, then I hit. It don't drop till you pick up speed. They think college is all you need, and I don't blame you brainwashing on UG. It took me 19 years to finally start to believe, and that's me. Listen. I'ma make it in the rain or shine. All about my money, don't waste my time. Ain't nobody gonna bring me down. I'm on an elevate. I'm on to something greater. Ain't nobody gonna take my crown. Okay, this is for the kids with depression, the ones whose parental expectations got them stressing, the ones who would rather persevere but they trying to make it cause they ain't really living in the present. They out here grinding, seeking perfect timing, tuning out the useless voices that discourage rhyming. Get a real job, I don't argue with my destiny, and if my choices don't affect you, why you testing me? And as of late I've been asking why he blessing me. I could cry enough tears to feel the Chesapeake. Hold it together, girl, you deserve the world, and if no one else will say it, then I spit it to the mic in the studio when I lay and I play it when you discouraged. I know chasing the impossible takes some courage, and I can promise at the end of your journey, when it's all said and done, will nothing feel much better than hearing my you won. Hey, I'ma make it in the rain or shine. All about my money, don't waste my time. Ain't nobody gonna bring me down. I'm on an elevate. I'm on to something greater. Ain't nobody gonna take my crown. Take my crown.
Hey 2K community, it's the 2KMC, here to tell you what's going down in the neighborhood. Get started with Rush 1v1.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to affect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. On the wings, Powell and Anunoby. Baca is out there with Marc Gasol, and it's Van Vliet in at the 1. And for Los Angeles, Green and Rondo in the backcourt. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair, and it's McGee in at the center. The great fans and players alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
Will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Junior's checked in for Danny Green. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo. And Toronto also making a switch. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for OG Anunoby.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Kuzma passes to Howard. Here's Junior. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Ibaka with some nice D. There's Hollis Jefferson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James.
He's like Mortars when you look at Rondé Hollis Jefferson. He's a guy that holds things together, plays with great energy and effort, and that's contagious and also beneficial for a team.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher is checked in. Here's Junior. Good work defensively by Ibaka. Cash. Nice work with the layup off the mark. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Hollis Jefferson passes to Powell. And Ibaka kicks to Powell. And the shot goes in. Powell's got 6.
And that was a strong pick. Ammonia strong by Ibaka.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Junior. They get it back.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Bradley with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Basket good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Powell. He's guarded close and stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup.
You know, body him up all you want. It doesn't bother Kyle Kuzma. He's got great competitive spirit and skill.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets. And he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Here's LeBron following the score by Serge Ibaka. Cash and too long on the shot.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
James outside. Pass to Junior. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Now here's Van Vliet coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. To the middle. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And the Lakers with some changes. Morris comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for LeBron. And then for Toronto, Matt Thomas comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Terrence Davis in for Powell. Here's Junior. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Howard trying to free himself up. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Morris. And the Lakers lead by 1. So it's Davis who'll bring the ball up for the Raptors. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
4 on the clock. Here's Van Vliet. There's Hollis Jefferson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Dwight Howard.
And given how big and powerful Hollis Jefferson is, not surprising to see him utilize that strength to draw fouls inside.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Go figure is right.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Anthony Davis is doing. David.
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Lakers. He's calling it a high ankle sprain, and he told me that he's currently in extreme pain. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the... No.
a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Here's Davis after the made shot from Junior. And 101 left here in the first quarter. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Morris. Now that one from Van Vliet.
Boy, that's just outstanding work from Hollis Jefferson. I mean, this is a guy that puts the team first in everything. Always looking to create the best shot on offense.
Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Davis gets a wide open look. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight. Lakers trail by 9. Caldwell Pope outside. 29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Junior, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Beats has quite the all-star roster, don't they, of NBA representative. You can add Junior now to their list of spokesmen.
From musicians to athletes, Beats has always looked at rising stars to attach their brand. Seeing how he's played, it makes sense that they'd want to bring Junior into the fold.
Now here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. Pass to Davis. There's the 3. And no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back to the action after this word.
You know, for me, it's super cool.
Kuzma Gray has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your 3-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Chris Boucher. And there's Davis, then it's Thomas, and it's Van Vliet in the point guard.
You know, Rondo's highest priority is to get his teammates open shots every trip. I mean, that's what makes him go and endears him to his teammates.
Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Rondo dishes to Junior. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. Raptors also changing it up. Gasol comes in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now here's Gasol. He's coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Here's Rondo. Here's Junior. McGee. It's good on the putback.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Raptors leading by 8. Passes to Anunoby. And here's Boucher. Thomas deciding where to go with it. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist from Thomas. That's 7 points for Marc Gasol.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Team swap here for the Lakers. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Chris Boucher. Norman Powell's checked in for Matt Thomas. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Terrence Davis. Free throw good, Kuzma.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility early in his career. I think he's going to be fine in the long run.
VanVleet against Bradley. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. Toronto shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The throw good, VanVleet. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire to play like.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
The Raptors need to get a shot, and Ibaka slams it in.
And this is what Ibaka's supporters point to. If given the chance, he has the physical ability and skill set to do major damage on the offensive end.
Kuzma against Anunoby. Kuzma, right side. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Raptors. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
There's the pass to Kuzma. He kicks it to James. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Howard. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Junior missing.
He's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Powell, no one around him, hits it from three-point range. Powell's got the lead up to 14 now for Toronto. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. VanVleet against Bradley. Here's Junior, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And both free throws good for Junior. VanVleet outside. Inside. And Ibaka slams it in.
And not the most flamboyant dunker, but Ibaka goes to the rack with rude intentions nonetheless.
Serge Ibaka, he's been the guy. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different... for the Lakers. Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. Dudley comes in for Dwight Howard. Junior's checked in for Danny Green. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And Toronto also making a switch. Boucher is checked in. James no good on the free throw. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Cook out there with Junior, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Jared Dudley, and it's Morris in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Van Vliet looking around. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
Out of these fast break opportunities. So we're going to work on that.
scene, here to tell you what's going down in the neighborhood. Get started with Rush 1.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare.
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. And it's McGee in at the...
Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days, and that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
Got to do it.
Aaron Baines is checked in for Sharpish. And it's Junior missing. Suns trail by 5. Carter looking around. The pass to Baines. This is to Oubre. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Phoenix making some changes. Kaminsky is checked in for 8. Mikal Bridges comes in for Oubre. And it's Payne in for Ricky Rubio. LeBron passes to Junior. And the Lakers call time here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They sleepwalk through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Back to Bradley. Here's Junior. Another shot, and it's Howard laying it in.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Payne dishes to Carter. Baines with it. Now defended by Junior. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
James, the pass to Junior. And Baines pulls it down. Suns trail by 4. Over to the wing. Payne kicks to Bridges. Good on the triple.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Outside Brent. Passes it to Junior. Shot from 12. A shot off that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
And here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. Yep, it counts.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Junior with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 3, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And it's Junior missing.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
LeBron with the block.
Don't bring that weak stuff in here. LeBron always on the prowl to send shots back with force.
And on the glass so far
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter, here's Junior, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for James. And Cook subbed in for Brent. Pass to Bridges. He kicks it to Johnson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. The Lakers in the lead. Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. Here's Junior. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And Doris, Mikal Bridges, how about 2 national titles in the 3 seasons at Villanova? Got better each and every year.
And think about in his junior season, he becomes one of only 8 major conference players in college basketball history to average 1 block and 1.5 steals while also shooting over 40% from three-point range. Boy, that is the perfect resume for a 3-and-D wing.
Pass to Baines. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Payne passes to Johnson. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Suns lead by 1.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Now, here's Junior. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Junior's got 6.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
The pass to Payne. 3-pointer. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Howard dishes to Junior. Kicks to Cook. Lets it go from deep. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Payne. Shot clock at 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 7. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Well, because of his length, quickness, athleticism, this guy is able to smother shots. Excellent defense.
Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. That's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, we've got Cook. Markieff Morris is out there with Howard. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Junior in at the 2 spot. Junior the pass to Howard. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. When you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, Aiton's checked in for Kaminsky. Bridges comes in for Johnson. And it's Carter in for Payne. And then for the Lakers, James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Junior comes in for Caldwell Pope, and Bradley subbed in for Quinn Cook. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
Down low, it's stolen by Bradley. And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles. Oh, well done!
Out below! That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Passes it to Baines. Bridges against LeBron. Now, here's Bridges. He's guarded closely, plays it up and banks it in. Bridges has got 5.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Here's Junior. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Carter.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Here's Rubio. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
I tell you, so good at maintaining composure on the pick and roll. Rubio decides to take that one himself.
James, the pass to Junior. 8 feet away. Green for 2 points. 8 points for him.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
And Rubio kicks the Baines. Back to Rubio, to the left wing. Pass to Baines. And to win that time before dropping it. Baines has got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Suns. Bradley dishes to Junior. And it's in there.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Phoenix leading by 3. Rubio, the pass to Baines. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Count it.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. From 15 feet away, and it's Junior missing.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Carter against Bradley. Carter outside. Over Morris, and the Suns tack on 2 more. Now Bradley. Pass to Howard. We've got 1:23 left here in the second. And James throws it down.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
And the pass to Baines. He kicks to Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Carter outside. And it's Baines in the corner. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And now it's Rubio running. He can go all the way. And then Carter with the dunk.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Bradley kicks to Junior. And that one goes long.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
Pass to LeBron. Bridges with the steal. A finish. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, everyone understands Mikal Bridges is a high-level defender and gets the steal, wastes no time getting it into transition.
Bradley. Count that one. Bradley's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of it. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this. So the Lakers take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Here to tell you what's going down in the neighborhood. Get started with Rush.
The land
State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins.
As well. It's just the harsh reality of pro sports.
And the Lakers with some changes. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Morris comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Junior subbed in for Danny Green. Eric Pasco, he's checked in for Golden State. Wiggins against Rondo. Now the pass to LeBron. Shoots over Curry. And James gets it to go on the assist by Rondo.
If you're out there with Rondo, find some open space, and he's going to find you.
Pass to Chris. On the wing, Wiggins. Curry with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers trail by 9. Rondo kicks to Junior. Howard trying to free himself up. And it's Junior missing. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Chris. And Chris throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
You got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Now, here's Junior. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rondo. It's good from about 19 feet.
Well, Rondo's jumping to really unlock other parts of his game. The defense got to be careful there.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Rondo. Curry, good.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
LeBron passes to Junior. To the inside. Here's Morris. Over Pascal. Morris with the bucket.
Morris is such a gift to score in the paint. He utilizes both his height and weight to get deep inside.
Curry against Rondo. Curry can't get it to go.
You expect him to make those, but you've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
James dishes to Junior. Good, and the assist goes to James.
An elite passer in his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Warriors leading by 8. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Avery Bradley comes in for Rajon Rondo. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Green comes in for Klay Thompson. And Lee subbed in for Curry. Junior with it, working on Green. Cash. That one drops for him. Junior's got his second basket of the night.
And now 6 straight points here coming on the inside.
Green with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Bradley, no one around him. Here's Junior, banked in off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Here's Looney. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Tremendous feed from Moore. He's not thinking about himself. He's scanning the floor, looking to create for his teammates.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Bradley. Passes it to Junior. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Now, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi, PG, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie?
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
That is.
Got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Bradley kicks to Morris. Pass to Junior. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Goes up again. The shot misses. The Warriors go the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
Yeah, there were 2 things in play there. They had a huge advantage in free throw attempts, and as a unit, they shot the lights out of everybody.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Bradley passes to Junior. It's stolen by Curry. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Lays it in off the breakaway. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Bradley passes to Howard. Teardrop shot. A steal. Lee with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And there's the pass to Looney. And it's Junior with the rebound. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bradley deciding where to go with it. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 5 to shoot. And yep, only drops after rolling around the rim.
He's a pro at staying composed. Even when Bradley is in a tight spot, he knows how to come through.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And earlier we spoke with Klay Thompson about the value of surf.
You realize how easy it is to get looks from him.
Swap here for the Lakers. Different look here for the Warriors. Chris, he's checked in for Looney. Eric Pascal comes in for Draymond Green. Wiggins is checked in for Gerald Green. And it's Klay Thompson in for Damian Lee. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Rajon Rondo is out there with Junior. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Rondo dishes to McGee. And it's blocked. Curry with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Yeah, can't afford to leave someone open around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on a swivel.
Rondo passes to James. Junior with it. It's up against Thompson. Los Angeles with another miss. And the foul called on Junior. That'll be his second foul of the game. Warriors leading by 17. Now Curry. He had 34 points in the win against Utah.
And there was a lot he gave him on that other end of the floor. Don't forget about that. His defense was a big factor. He ended up with 3 steals.
Here's Junior. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deal, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Yeah, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
Both free throws, good from McGee.
Well, there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and leap. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
And it's Wiggins missing.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Now, here's Junior, covered by Wiggins, and he makes that one. And here is Curry. He's got 24.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA, that nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot blocking abilities. He times it up.
And stolen by LeBron. It's 2-on-1. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you got to wrap him up.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is very good. That's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Here's Curry. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got 26.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Now, here's Junior. He's tightly guarded. Rondo kicks to Junior. The 11-footer. Warriors with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And we'll see if anything's different this year because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the CD series.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Morris subbed in for Kyle Kuzma.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Curry against Rondo. Howard dishes to Junior. To the middle. Kicks it out to LeBron. 5 on the clock. On the high post. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Here's Thompson. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
We always talk about Thompson's perimeter shooting, but there, he shows some real toughness inside.
LeBron outside. Pass to Junior. And they get it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The first one falls. And they check in for the Lakers. And both free throws good for Junior. 1:25 left in the first half of the game. Down low, here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Junior the pass to Brent. Now Howard. Morris right side. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Brent. He dishes it to Junior. Back to Bradley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LeBron with it. Picked up by Thompson. Tips it up, and Howard with the second chance points.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
24 seconds left to play here in the half. Curry against Bradley. Now here's Curry. 28 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Good work defensively by Morris.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it is. It's just a fluke.
It's been all about Stephen Curry. All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play. Here for the Warriors. Eric Pasco, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Green in for Andrew Wiggins. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Eric Pasco. And it's Chris in at the 5. Thompson outside for the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Morris has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Howard trying to free himself up. Good. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Passes to Chris. Back to Green. Pass to Pascal. Shoots a fader. No good there. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Junior gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope. 19 points for Junior. Warriors leading by 14. Curry gets the bucket.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Caldwell Pope outside. Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Thompson. His son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for, but at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one of that. And that one's good. Green.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
Lakers trail by 17. Bradley kicks to Caldwell Pope. Thompson comes with the double team. A 3 from Bradley. Nailed from three-point land. Bradley's got 5 now.
And that's where he's most comfortable. Bradley crafting his game to excel in the catch and shoot.
Bradley against Curry. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Curry's got 32 points in the game. Bradley dishes to Junior. Curry brings the double. And it's Junior missing. Warriors leading by 16. Haskell with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And Steph Curry gets the three. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
His three-point game has been incredible tonight. If he comes even close to repeating his first half performance, it's going to be a crazy game.
It's Bradley on the wing. He has 5. The pass to Morris. A fader, and that one is good. 8 points for him.
Morris has such a release. I mean, love seeing the ball roll off his fingertips.
Bradley against Curry. Pass to Haskell. Misses the three. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by... with some changes. Jared Dudley's checked in for Howard. Junior comes in for James. And Cook subbed in for Avery Bradley. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Curry. We've got Markieff Morris. Jared Dudley out there with Caldwell Pope. Then it's Junior. And it's Cook in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. And they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, you know, if I got $200 million invested in the guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
And he can't get the first one. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Morris. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jared Dudley. James checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Quinn Cook.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Steph Curry.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Curry looking around. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
pressure as my hands are trembling. Grade 7 made heaven out of words. I began to build a world that only I inhabit.
Yeah, what up? Hey, what you working on?
Nice on there.
Hey 2K community, it's the 2KMC, here to tell you what's going down in the neighborhood. Get started with Rush.
Up next, the Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining. DA.
Well, the ceremony.
Thank you, DA. Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach? Checked in for Los Angeles. Rashawn Holmes is checked in for the Kings. Healed outside. Back to Fox. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Cook dishes to Junior. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And Junior with the basket on the assist from Cook.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
The pass to Fox. Pass to Holmes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And you just have to have an appreciation how under control Fox plays. I like watching him work the ball through the D in that pick and roll.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And slammed in by Howard.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Fox passes to Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You gotta love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got 7.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's Hield. D right on him. Outside, Fox. Holmes passes to Parker. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Very smooth finish with the finger roll.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
That's to Fox. Timeout call teams head into this timeout. A chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Keith Morris comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Contagious Caldwell Pope. He's checked in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Quinn Cook. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lenz checked in for Jabari Parker. Bielitsa comes in for Harrison Barnes. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Hield. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Passes it to Bielitsa. Here's Len, covered by Morris. And it's sent back by Morris. And they're able to recover. Holmes, good. Now Rondo. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Morris trying to free himself up. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
To the paint. Here's Len. And the dunk by Len.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
Rondo passes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Rondo. Morris kicks to Junior. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Junior's got 7.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Outside, Joseph. Now the pass to Bazemore. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul. Harry Giles is checked in for Rashad Holmes. And Sacramento has possession. They trail by 3. Clock at 6. Pass to Bielitsa. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Rondo dishes to Junior. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. If you go a step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about it, the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly. But as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Joseph looking around. Kicks it to Land. 1:12 left to play in the first. First trip to the line for him here. No good on that one. For the Lakers. What's up? And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend of Smitty of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can attack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will be consistent as the years go on.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Junior's out there with Cook, and it's Howard in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Howard. Shoots over Holmes. Howard, the pass to Junior. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oh, the lob to Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Cook, the pass to Junior. It's hauled in by the Kings, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Cook, the pass to Junior. Down low. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Junior. Kuzma's got 13 points.
We talk about Kuzma's ability to score in stretches. Tonight, he's been consistent throughout.
Field outside. Over Junior. Off the left rim and out.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And that's a nice pass. The patience of LeBron to let the play develop.
The Kings trail by 7. Now here's Hield. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
He gets it in there. 15 points in the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here is Cook. The dish to Junior. Howard in the post. Guarded by Holmes. And it's LeBron James with the 3. James has got 7 points here in this fourth.
As great as LeBron is, he never stops working, knocking them down from distance.
Barnes with it. 9 points last game out. And stolen by James. To the inside. Cash. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Cook, the pass to Junior. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And that one's good, Junior. And now a 10-point Laker lead. Sacramento's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. And here is Barnes. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Here's Junior, 6 to shoot. LeBron outside. Tries again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they have been really active on the boards this quarter. Those second chance points are keeping them in the game.
Hield outside. Pass to Fox. 1:24 left to play in the first half. Yep, that one goes in there. Fox has got 19 points.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Junior, the pass to Howard. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Heel.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Howard. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Fox is double. And there's the pass to Holmes. Great D that time from Howard. Lakers leading by 8. Junior with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Kyle Kuzma, smart at knowing how to get called. Gotta be careful guarding him.
John Rondo is checked in for Cook. And then for Sacramento, Marvin Bagley comes in for Jabari Parker. And Bielitsa in for Barnes. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Bielitsa kicks to Heel. Off target with his 3. LA's on 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here's Rondo. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Holmes. Now Heel. Here's Bagley. That one falls. Bagley's got 7 points in the game.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
And that concludes the first half. Lakers on top, leading by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets... And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve. Substitutions. The Kings trail by 12. On the court right now for the Kings. That's at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Bielitsa is out there with Len, and it's Holmes in at the center, filling out the middle.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. John Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Rondo passes to Junior. 13 feet away. Rebound by the Kings. Fox has got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
This is his first free throw of the game. Both free throws good from Holmes.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Rondo passes to Junior. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Alex Len picks one up. The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
Rondo passes to Junior. Shot from 12. Sacramento grabs the miss. Holmes got rebound number 8 now on the night. Fox is double. And Belhitza has it in the corner. Pass to Holmes. To the middle. Here's Hield. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hield's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
And Morris throws it down.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
There's the feed to Hield. The shot's good. Hield's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Junior, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
It's stolen by Morris. Rondo against Fox. Lets it go from 14. He doesn't hit that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Inside, Len. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Len's got the lead up to 3 now for Sacramento.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And well, Pope dishes to Junior. Top of the key. And the Lakers get it back. And McGee kicks to Rondo. Pass to Junior. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Junior's got 18 points.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Fox against Rondo. Fox is double. Len passes to Bryant. Another 3 for Sacramento.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Rondo against Fox. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And they pick up 2. Hield's got 11 points in the quarter.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Caldwell Pope outside, and he lobs it up toward the rim.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope. Looking to get his guys going when they're open.
1:05 left here in the third quarter. Now here's Hield. Not a lot of room. This is it to Fox. Fox is double to the paint. It's tipped. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. With the steal. And now Sacramento on the break. Goes back up. Holmes can't get it to go in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Rondo dishes to Junior. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 6th assist on the night. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 1-point game. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. The pass to Holmes. That's a 2 from Hield. And again, it's Sacramento converted.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
lets a floater go. Hondo gets the bucket.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for Sacramento. What a quarter that saw How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
What?
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
How's it going? Stay focused on your workout.
Here to tell you what's going down in the neighborhood. Get started with Rush 1v1.
And the Atlanta Hawks, a shot from earlier on, arriving for a battle of...
Hey, Kevin.
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. Embry out there with Trey.
Together will obviously help you do that.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Morris comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Junior's checked in for Danny Green. And Bradley subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Damian Jones is checked in for Clay Capella. This year comes in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Benbury. For Atlanta, they come in off a loss to the Clippers. Young passes to Hunter. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Bradley. Young's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
LeBron dishes to Junior. Rebounded by the Hawks. And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Young against Bradley. And Young kicks to Hunter. Here's the floater. Bradley with some nice D. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Cash out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. And the Hawks with possession here. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Lakers leading by 3. Bradley passes to Caldwell-Pope. Now, here's Junior. Defense right on him. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And so he hits both. The Hawks trail by 5. Young passes to Labissiere. Pass to Huerter. Young from outside. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one. And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go. Now, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Here's Junior. And Jones pulls it down. Right, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their number 1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Cook subbed in for Avery Bradley. Cook kicks to Junior. Figured it would happen with how he played, and now he has made it official. Junior Greg winning his first Rookie of the Month award.
It's a bit baffling. So many teams passed on Junior. He clearly is NBA ready and has been an impact player for this team. This could be just the start of a storied career.
And the pass to Huerter. Back to Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Huerter finds an open teammate.
Cook, the pass to Junior. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an
an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the off season honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career, and that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Here's Labissiere. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And already they take out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Junior. That one misses.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
For Los Angeles, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. John Collins comes in for Labissiere. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter, and it's Pembry in for Young. On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Pembry in at the guard position. There's the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way.
Avery Bradley, a great defender in his position, predicted where that shot was coming from and threw it away.
Dishes it to Green. Shoots from the right block. Basket counts. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Pembry the pass to Herter. Buries it down low.
Herter showing off the fact that he has a float game as well.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Pembry the pass to Reddish. Popped up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Outside, Green. He dishes it to Junior. From 13. No good off the back of the rim.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Herter passes to Capella. Lays it up off the glass. And now just a 2-point Laker lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Junior, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Atlanta Hawks.
And you know, has a multitude of sports stars and other celebrities as their spokespeople. They added another recently. Junior has come in to represent the brand.
Greg, you have to appreciate Junior's team for seeking out deals like this one with Tissot. He continues to look for opportunities to grow his name. Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Damian Jones is checked in for Capella, and Trae Young subbed in for Reddish. Young, no good. Lakers lead by 3. Here's Bradley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Bradley plays with a pretty decent force from the 2-guard spot, and that's how he gets calls like this.
Atlanta making a switch here. Hunter's checked in.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys and guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Now, here's Junior. Defense is right there. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Bradley with the ball. Jones covering. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Gredic maintaining some balance on that play. Bradley gets physical, but stays with the play.
Feeds it to Jones. Shoots over McGee. Jones, no luck.
And pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low, you've got to play tough, physical defense. Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards up, ramp it up.
Got it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Young. LA has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Bradley dishes to Junior. Pass to Howard. Now the feed to Junior. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Ray, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Just 5 on the clock. Bradley, that's for 2, and he connects with the jumper. Bradley's got 5 now.
Year after year, Avery Bradley seems to come back with something more in his bag of tools. Nice job on the pick and roll there.
Here's Young. Softly drops in the floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Bradley passes to Junior. Morris against Collins. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a quick attack.
Bradley dishes to Junior. We've got 1:23 left now here in the second. And here we go. Hawks running again. Young, good. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Bradley kicks to Green. Passes it to Junior. McGee inside. Defended by Jones. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation in Los Angeles with some changes. Aldwell Pope comes in for Green. And Cook sub in for Bradley. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Labissiere checked in for Collins. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial. That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Cook, the pass to Junior. Back to Cook. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Cook looking it over. The 10-footer finds the target. Cook's got 4 points now in the quarter. And the first half is now in the books. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of a... For a different look here. Jones checked in for Capella. This year comes in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. And Kevin Herter subbed in for Benwood. Here's Labissiere. 6 points for him. Here's Young. And the layup falls. Young's got 38 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
They've got Junior. Morris is out there with Caldwell Pope. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Bradley in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Atlanta leading by 4. Herter passes to Labissiere. Kicks it to Young. Here's Herter. He's got 7. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Labissiere.
Well, Herter is a shooter, but right now dropping some nice dimes.
Los Angeles has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Here's Junior. Yep, that one goes. Junior's got 9. Young with the ball. He has 38 in the game. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 40 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Bradley dishes to Junior. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. On its way from Young for 2. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Young's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around them. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Young outside. Shoots the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 45 points.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Cook kicks to Junior. Back to Cook. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Dish now to Junior. And Jones sends it back. They recover it. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 7. But they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Cook, the pass to Junior. Young with the steal. And now, here comes Young leading the break. A putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Cook dishes to Junior. To stop the run. Back to Cook. To the middle. Here's Morris. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Young pass to Herter. Not going to go that time. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Pass to Junior. Shoots from the line. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And here's Young. He has 45 points. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the pass to Herter. Over Junior. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench. Take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew.
Here to tell you what's going down in the neighborhood.
Finish a look at downtown Los Angeles. And as
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Paul out there with Gilgeous Alexander. And it's...
Start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because that's you're still thinking you could be one of the all-time greats, no matter who you are at that
stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
And it's Paul missing. Lakers leading by 15. It's Bradley on the wing, defended by Paul. And it's Junior missing. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Thunder. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He picked up 24 points in their last one against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And Adams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. Adams down low. Guarded by Bradley. Shot to stop the run. Adams, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
It's Junior top of the key. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Contavious Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Passes it to Noel. Shoots over McGee. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to Junior. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Hawks. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 5. And he dunks it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Lakers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are concerned, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Get the teardrop. Bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
A couple years ago, after making All-Rookie 2nd team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star. Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Now, here's Junior. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Morris dishes to Junior. Goes up to the stripe. The Thunder pull it in.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Here's Dort. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there it is for him.
Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
Lakers leading by 12. Bradley kicks to Junior. That one doesn't drop. And the Thunder going the other way now.
We just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight. It's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Clippers making a change here. Cook's checked in. Here's Junior. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
Dort passes to Noel. Schroeder looking around. Back to Noel. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Cook, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Now, here's Junior. 11 points for him in that last game against Atlanta.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
Thunder trailing by 14. Now Schroeder. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. From deep three-point range, and he was able to put up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles sitting with a couple. And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings,
one thing we have to do is stop comparing ourselves.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the under 5 right now. They've got Nerlens Noel, and it's Schroeder in at the point.
Boy, what persistence from Noel, a guy who does not quit on the glass. I mean, his tenacity is a huge reason as to why this team loves him.
Offensive rebound. Count the basket. Cook's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Beasley, good. Beasley's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And there's the pass to McGee. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McGee's got 6.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Nader. Oklahoma City gets it back. Here's Noel. McGee with the block. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Morris. And that one is off. And the Thunder going the other way now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance.
possession.
And that's just fearlessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
1:36 left in the first half. Junior with it. He has 7. No good there off the double clutch.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective tonight.
And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. Connects from three-point range. He's got 7.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Simply got to love the way Noel finishes his dunks. I mean, so strong around the cup.
Cash shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And not the same rhythm or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. I'd like to see him get back to that here in this quarter.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Here's Paul. Again, the Thunder score.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Cook kicks to Junior. 17-foot shot on the way. Good, nice job down low. McGee's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's Gallinari outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Gallinari's got 5 points so far. Here is Cook, defended by Paul. Cook, the pass to Junior. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. No good on the free throw.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Here's Paul. From deep. We've reached the end of the first half of play. Lakers lead by 15. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good group too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout. Substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Morris comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Junior's checked in for Green. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo. Throw good, Adams. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer. That one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line, throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
They've got Avery Bradley. Markieff Morris is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Junior, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. LeBron dishes to Junior. Here's Morris, and they convert it last on attempt number 3. And the Lakers lead by 8. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Adams. Kicks to Noel. Gallinari wide open, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Gallinari's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, there's nothing like being unselfish as a player, and Noel was outstanding in that regard, reading the entire floor and finding his guys for high percentage shots.
Junior the pass to Morris. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in, and the foul called on Junior. So that will be his second foul of the game. They're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I like the work they've done at the free throw line all throughout this game. They've been the aggressors.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for James. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Bradley.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good origin, a good point, a good facility.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
McGee dishes to Junior. Pocket 6. Gallinari with the steal. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Here's Junior, and it's Paisley with the rebound. Paisley's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Damn. Ooh, wow.
Oklahoma City trailing. And here's Schroeder. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. Gallinari up top. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. For the tie, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here is Cook. 7 points in the game. Sweet little floater. Cook's got 9.
Oh, such a field shot there at the floater.
Now here's Schroeder. Now Gallinari. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Consistent at looking to score. Gallinari knows how to put pressure on defenders and earn that call. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Dishes to Junior. Makes it off the glass. Junior's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell-Pope. Love seeing that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Noel.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-out game.
to McGee. Here is Cook for three. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 12.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Baisley. Now here's Noel. Alinari left side. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Alinari's got 11 in the second half. Caldwell Pope outside. 1:11 left in the third. Here's Junior. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A 2-point game.
Skying towards the hoop and decimating the defense with that ridiculous alley-oop dunk. Go ahead, Noel.
Morris, left side. Feeds to Caldwell Pope. Here's Junior. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shooter passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. McGee on the double team. Back to Schroeder. Passes to Noel. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morris. And it's sent back by Morris. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And the foul called on Junior. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and Duke the bonus will head to the line for 2. City as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.